Hey everybody, this is Tayson, Rockefeller Teton Valley Realty. I'm en route to 7083 Pine Mountain View Road, courtesy Premier Properties Real Estate Company. This is a 3-acre parcel with a 1,920 square foot home. And just wanted to give you a sense of the community here as we come in. I'll do some exterior inspection and walk around as well, but as we get a little bit closer, I just wanted to kind of give you an overview as we approach. Give me 1 second and we'll get you inside. Okay, while I'm waiting to see if anybody comes to the door, I'm going to do some exterior walk around, so to speak. You can see chickens and roosters hanging out in the yard and some horses across the way. This is kind of I guess an agricultural based community. I don't know if the covenants and restrictions say that you can have chickens, but it's not unusual in Teton Valley for communities to, I guess be a little forgiving with their restrictions, so to speak. There's also some question here as to what would remain and what would be included. Due to the nature of this sale, I would anticipate it's going to be as is. There is some siding, particularly on the south side, that you can see is starting to curl and lift. That's not unusual. The stain actually appears to be in okay condition. My guess is what happened here is that it was a little too long before the most recent application. Looks like a vented cold roof here. And the shingles, I anticipate, are probably original. The yard does not appear to have any sort of irrigation or sprinkler system that I can tell. I'm not sure if the community has water rights. You should be able to water landscaping off of the culinary well. The back fence that you can see there and the intermediary fence in the distance are more than likely the property lines. Would have to verify that with an engineer or a surveyor to be sure. And then there are a couple of chicken coops and temporary structures. Again, some question around whether or not these would remain and be included in the sale. So I won't spend too much time looking at these structures, but I do want any prospective buyers to be aware that obviously this could come with some cleanup if an as-is sale were to occur. 3-car garage, as you can see. A few dents in those garage doors. I'll get you around to the north side of the house where I anticipate the siding will be in much better condition. Covered west-facing front porch and east-facing rear porch. This is all deck. It appears to be on sonotubes. And I realize I'm spending more time outside than is necessary for most, but just trying to give a lay of the land for this particular listing. And yes, as you can tell, things are in much better shape here on the north side. Okay, I'm going to go for it and get us inside, so give me just a second. We'll check out that west side from the inside, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm just coming in the front door from the covered west-facing patio. This south wall appears to have had some drywall repair in the real estate photos. You can see that's actually been repaired. It's got a primer coat on it. The crown molding still is not brought all the way over to the ceiling. I anticipate most people, however, with a home like this will probably be removing much of that crown molding in an update, but it does span the perimeter. A couple of other things to be aware of. We are walking on a subfloor that appears to have a primer coat on it. So no flooring here. That could pose a financing issue, particularly for government-backed loans. I'm going to take you through the guest spaces first. The primary here on the far corner does have a slider out to that north-facing deck that we saw outside. Overall, the interior doesn't appear to be in too bad a condition. I don't think that we have a traditional HVAC system. I am seeing baseboard. Fiberglass shower and a fiberglass soaker tub. Probably just vinyl composite windows throughout from what I can tell. Again, we do have some damage to trim and that sort of thing. Baseboard throughout. We are very likely, almost certain, we're on a crawl space based on what I can see with the subfloor, so an HVAC system could be retrofitted here. We do have a tub shower fiberglass. This other spare room actually has a patio slider or a deck slider as well. Just to note, now that we're at grade here looking at this deck, probably a Doug fir deck, hasn't been treated in a while. Will likely need to have some deck boards replaced. Again, various drywall damage and things of that nature. And the third bedroom, here all the bedrooms are kind of tucked in one side. This one has a window out to that west-facing covered deck. Trim is probably not today's style, so when one were updating this, probably something to be looking at. I'll see if I can figure out how to get through this apparatus I have to get into the kitchen space. The range is probably more recently updated. The microwave is not in great shape. These are probably old hickory cabinets, not in too bad a shape. The pantry here is a nice touch, kind of a walk-in, small walk-in pantry. You can see some evidence of animals. That could be why the floors have a primer coat on them, just from previous pet damage. Laundry and mudroom is something that's been done together. And then garage, certainly some pet odor out here. You can see probably some space where the pets have been kept. Good sized garage though. It has been drywalled and presumably insulated. It does have an electric overhead heater here as well. Hard to say what appliances are included. The dryer here is a little newer than the washer, and then there is a basin sink. Okay, so last I'll take you out to this east-facing deck. This is a great orientation, by the way, for entertaining in the afternoon with the sun at your back. There is some pet damage surrounding this, like you've seen in the rest of the property. The deck out here isn't in too bad of condition. There's some old stamped concrete, a service door into that garage, and a fenced intermediary yard. As far as siding goes, east side, okay shape. Certainly going to be some repairs here, particularly around what is obvious, but you know, with the siding as well. Again, Tayson Rockefeller, Teton Valley Realty, 208-709-1333. Tayson at TetonValleyRealty.com. Thanks for watching.